the fabric, the Japanese fabric, the name is Yammer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, 12 years. I work with
With
account,
account?
account.
Can you write it down in the message box if you don't mind?
Okay, the in English or in Portuguese?
Uh,
No, in English.
yes, yes.
Uh, Moment, please.
Yes, take your time.
Okay, accounting.
Accounting, yeah. Very good.
Yes.
Very good. So
Okay,
you are an
I
accountant.
am.
Auditing,
Yes, I
accounting.
am.
So you are a chief accountant?
Yes,
Mm-hmm. Very good, very good.
I am accountant. Accounting. Um, 12 years
Very
in
good.
Yammer. Yammer is company, Japanese company. And que mais?
Mm-hmm.
I love dog. I have a dog Nina, but
Mm-hmm.
Nina live with my parents because I live in apartment.
Aha.
My parents live in the house.
Mm-hmm. So they
Um,
can take care of it.
yes, my
Mm-hmm.
parents take care Nina,
Mm-hmm. Very good, very
and
good.
because I work at a lot, I I I will go to work at 6 a.m. Arrive at my house at 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I
So,
Nina live with my parents.
so you are 12 hours at work, yeah?
Yes. So
Mm-hmm.
I started work at 7 hours until 5 hours p.m. 5 p.m. But
Mm-hmm.
I take a bus.
Uh-huh. So I think it takes you 1 hour to go to your work, and after that, came back.
For 40 minutes.
Uh-huh. Yes, yes. So it's a
But
tolerance.
it is near my house. But the bus pick many peoples.
Yes, yes. It's somehow a dedicated bus for your company. Yes, it's not.
Yes,
Yeah, yes. See that.
yes, the
Very
bus
good.
for company.
Okay, very good. And so, are you? Are all the people in your company speak in Portuguese, or your mother tongue is Portuguese? Yeah.
In my company is Portuguese. Um, I am from Indaiatuba. Indaiatuba is the city, the state São Paulo,
Mm-hmm.
and my company is Japanese company. And I need to report to Japan, but when I speak with people Japan is English.
Okay, yes. So it's really obvious because Japanese is more difficult than English.
Yes.
Yes, I see that.
But I need to learn English, but I have many difficulties.
What was that? Can you repeat that again?
I am shy.
You are. Can you repeat? So
Deixa,
don't mind.
deixa eu ver aqui. Tímida.
Shy.
Yes,
You're shy. Oh, come on.
shy. Yes, but tenho medo de errar.
For example,
Uh,
if you're
I am afraid of making mistake. I
oh
think.
yes, yes, I see that. No, uh, if you gonna take a class with me, so you should avoid these traits and attributes. You should.
Okay,
I I like you to make mistakes because this is the only way that you can learn English or learn any language. So be
okay,
confident and speak that out. um, don't hesitate. Don't, for example, filter yourself. It's really a bad trait, you know. It makes you less confident or skeptic. Was it right or not? You should speak like a native. The natives, how you speak Portuguese, with your unconscious. You don't think about a word. You don't look for a word. Yeah. So so write down somewhere. I'm gonna make mistakes. Yeah. Uh, it's
okay.
so although we're gonna less make them less. Yeah. By with practice, with repetition. But it's
Yes,
not, for example, something that you avoid or that you frighten from. It's nothing. It's okay. All the teachers, all the former teachers, uh, say this.
I
Okay.
need to practice English because I need to watch the series in English or watch the news in English, but I don't have time.
Oh, yes. At least you can, spend the time when you're at the bus, uh,
Yes,
on the way you work or on the way home. For example, listen to news or read some news if you can, and it's helpful. You can use this somehow spell time. Okay, so you wanted to communicate with your colleagues at Yoma, yes? Your company is Yoma.
Yammer.
Yoma.
Um, um, then I send a message.
Aha, yes, Yan. Okay, thank you. And you wanted to communicate with your colleagues and also boost up your general English level. Yes, speaking, listening, writing. Yeah, or do
Mm,
you
I
practice?
I speak. I reading so. A little.
Uh huh. So, what's your first priority?
My priority. Deixa eu ver aqui, entender. Um, I need to understand the meeting because I had many meetings uh, on the day, but I don't understand.
Oh, yeah. They are native English speakers.
uh, mm, Repeat, please.
They are native or they are Japanese.
The Japanese,
Uh huh. Uh-huh.
but in English.
Yes, yes, I see that. Japanese accent is somehow really tough for even native English speakers, because they have the Japanese accent intertwined with the English. So don't worry, but we will go through the original, I mean the native English accent, the pronunciation, the
Yes.
intonation. I think this is correct. For example, nobody said, for example, walk. It's walk, for example, and maybe it's different from British or to American or Canadian or Australian. But the main thing is You wanted to learn American English, yes?
Okay. Uh, do you live in Canada or other states?
Um, Actually, I made a mistake. Uh, I should, truth be told. I'm not a native English. My native language, my mother tongue language, is Persian. But I struggle with English and essays, animation, movies are my resources,
Okay,
all in English. So
understand.
sometimes some people didn't couldn't understand that I'm not a native English speaker. Maybe sometimes that if you can, for example, concentrate, that maybe some words that I misspell it, spell it wrong, so you can find out, yes, he's not a native English
Okay.
speaker. But I try, I do my best to teach you to work together, to practice together, to learn native English, American, um, because I know we can do for example British or Australian or Canadian, but I think the most prominent accent is American, and yes, we can go through. And tell me about your sources, your procedures that you have already used to learn and you boost up your English.
Um, uh, uh, I need conversation with the people, vocabulary. Como é que eu vou falar isso? I will translate.
Oh, yeah.
Preciso conversar e entender todas as conversas, pois meu inglês ainda é básico.
You use ChatGPT?
Um, I need to talk and understand every conversation because my English is still basic, I think.
Your English is?
Basic?
Oh, yes, yes. Um, so, your first priority is listening.
Yes, is listening. Okay.
So, what do you do every day to boost up your listening?
Um, in the
Your
morning, I listening music when I will go to work in
music.
the bus. Yes,
Can you name some music that you listen?
but music, Brazilian music.
Brazilian music. Any English
Yes,
music.
I need to listening English music,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay.
but I need easy music.
Yes, I see that.
Easy understand.
Music kind of a tough niche for teach English with. You know what I mean? Because most of the singers, they speak too fast, or even they, for example, dropping too many vowels, and you can't understand really what did they say. So maybe it's better to, for example, concentrate on have eyes on animation first, because
Okay,
animation it's made for kids, and they speak
okay.
in a somehow much lower speed. But you can go
Cartoon.
through movies or series either
Okay,
if you like. The main the main thing is that what you like, because if you don't like it, you can't go through with it, because we want to made many repetition. We should go through, for example, many kind of practice, various practices. For example, I want you, for example, here, the first thing I want you to do is that when you're at home, or when you are, for example, if you have some break time at work, you can do this. Listen to a piece of news, or I don't know, video or movie or animation, and try to understand it without subtitle. And after each sentence or each phrase, pause it and try to transcribe. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Try to write it down, what you just heard. Don't matter if you, for example, miss some words, or if you guess some words in a wrongly. It doesn't matter. Do it again and again, and for the first, and concentrate on only one source. For example, if you, for example, choose a music or a video, do this practice for, I don't know, at least 3 times or 4 times. And we are going to go through with it in our future sessions. It's do really help your listening, because as you, for example, guess some words in a wrong way, your mind got a feedback, and yes, you will be familiar how this, for example, word pronounced by a native English speaker, and it's a really fun and effective way to boost up your listening skill. And also, I want you. This is this is our next practice in our, for example, sessions. Also you can do it. You can go through it in your break time, when you're at home, or even when you have some break times at work. Also, I want you, as much as you can, place plenty of, I don't know, listening in your daily plan. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I don't want you to understand it. Just listen to a native English speaker, because your mind, your ear need to be familiar with the with the intonation, with the pronunciation of the native English speakers. You want it to be like a native,
Okay.
so you should be familiar with the native. So you should to have too much intakes before you wanted to spell it, before you wanted to speak it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, for example, when you're, I don't know, at work, if you, if it doesn't hurt your job, or maybe when you're on a bus, or when you're at home, for example, I don't know, cooking, or I don't know, anything that you do, try to listen to something, and do this practice that I've told you. This is transcribing. I think this the most important thing here is that we should choose something, for example, to practice with. Do you like animation, or movies, or series, or I don't know, music? Tell me about your, you know, what do you prefer between these various sources that you
I
have?
I prefer the cartoons.
Yes, very good.
Cartoons.
We are on the same page.
3 years ago, I went to visit the Disneyland
Yeah, really.
in Orlando
Very good, nice.
because I love Minions.
Minions,
Yes.
very good. Um, it's a kind of really good animation, and okay, so you know what I repeat it. You know what I really concentrate of what you desire and what you like, because I want to break it down. I, for example, took that animation minions, break it down into sequences, and each sequence we should go through in our session. Every session we go through one sequence, and in that sequence I try to give you a list of new words and grammar that I think that you uh, may not know about it. You are unfamiliar with it, but you should have your own doc file. I don't know, a Word or even a notebook to write down. Not only write down with, for example, pen. You can have a doc file in your computer, and it's really important because I don't know what you know or what you don't know. So you should have this doc file and write down all the new things that you um, seem that's unfamiliar or you don't know about it. Or even if that word you know, but it's in your passive mind. You know what's the meaning of passive mind? Um what I mean by this is that you understand, you know what's this meaning. For example, I know what the word book means. Yes, for example, it's not a book, it's a notebook, but it's a, for example, notebook. But even if I can't use it actively and unconsciously, it's in my passive mind. So we should go through a procedure that make this passive information, this passive knowledge into active. It's really important because you know it seems like we don't know it because we can't use it because we don't use it. So you should use this as much as you can. So the first thing I want you, um, yes, one of the most important thing about the animation or every source that you choose is that you should understand it, the whole idea first, and second, when you listen to it, you can understand about half of it, 50% or more than 50% without subtitle. So please make me sure that if Minions is, for example, past these limitations, you really love it. I think so. Also, watch it without subtitles and tell me in the message box on Preply if you understand that more than 50%.
Okay.
And yes, if you tell me, we can go through with it. The second thing I want you to do, you told me that you wanted to communicate with your colleagues at uh, Myanmar, if I spell it
Humor.
correct.
Yes.
Myanmar, yes. Uh, think of me as your colleague, yeah? So write me a message. it's it's up to you. You can choose a topic or an issue. Maybe it's a real issue or an imaginary issue. Write down to me what I mean by this. I want you, because your aim is to communicate with your colleagues in a more natural way, like a native English speaker, like a native English writer. So I want you to, what you learned from this animation, you use it actively in your daily communication, whether it's speech or somehow writing email or, for example, some text. You know what I mean? So this
Okay.
is your second somehow, I don't want to tell it, name it assignment, because I'm not your teacher. We are somehow friends, and I wanted
Yes,
to
understand.
help you, and it's my honor. I'm really happy as you see you're growing, from the first time, and you can feel it. Okay, so this is transcribing. Let me write it down here. Transcribing. And also, as we go and on, we should go through shadowing. Transcribing, maybe really concentrate on your listening. Shadowing,
Okay,
make you, force you, push you through, you know, somehow speak that out. And it's really concentrate on your fluency and speaking, and also pronunciation and intonation. Intonation, it might be for advanced level, but for the first, sorry, for the first thing, it's you should correct your pronunciation like a native, also your fluency, and also we can go through vocabulary and grammar, because these vocabulary and grammar are the foundation of every skill that you think of it. Because if you don't know the meaning of a word or how to use a grammar rule, you, it's there is no way that you can speak something in a correct way, and you, for example, make yourself understood to your colleague or native speaker when you're, for example, going abroad to a vacation or something like that. So, as you told me that you listening is really first and most important for you, so we should concentrate, for example, maybe 60 or 70% on transcribing, and after that, we gradually go through shadowing, because as you work on your listening, you should also work on your speaking, because you wanted to communicate. You know what I mean? If you have any suggestion or idea about it, please let me know.
no, no. My opinion is I need to learn.
You need what?
I need to learn it.
You need to learn. Yes,
Yes,
this way you learn. You learn by practice, and practice
yes,
means repetition.
press. Yes,
I'm just here to guide you. For example, this means this. This is correct. This is not correct. All
yes.
these things, all these procedures done by you, and I'm
Okay.
uh, I'm nobody here. Okay, so for the rest of this, because I think we have 20 minutes left. So what should we can do? If you have any questions so far, you can ask me any ambiguity, any problem, any issue.
No,
Okay. So
now no.
how many times have you watched Minions?
uh, Now the time.
How many times? One time, two times, three times. How many times you
Uh,
have you watched this animation?
ah, okay. Um, 1 hour per week.
No, you. Um, how should I say that? How many times do you watch this movie? I mean, for example, you just watched it once or twice, or
Okay.
how many times?
Twice for a week.
Twice for a week. You watch
Yes.
Minions for twice for a week? Wow,
Yes.
man, you really love that animation.
No Minions. Other
Oh,
cartoons.
so how many times you watch Minions? Because you say that Minions you like it too much.
Minions. I watch it when. Start a new movie.
Starting your.
When start a new move.
Okay. So.
I will send a message.
Uh, sorry, if I don't mind asking you, um, you are married, and is your husband watched when a new film? What was that? Uh, starts what I like children's films. Yes, yes, very good. Yes, thank you. Um,
But I watch a TV movie two time for a week.
uh-huh. Yes, yes, I see that. Um, you know what I mean? Let me say this before I forgot that. Uh, do your is, your husband, is he really
Yeah.
want to improve his English skills too, as you want, as much as you want?
My my husband practice English.
Practicing English
I
too?
don't understand. Uh,
Practicing English alone maybe make you tired. I don't know.
yes,
I want you.
he's uh, the teacher,
He's a
her
teacher.
teacher.
He's an English teacher.
Yes.
Wow.
No, no. My husband, no. My husband conversation with the teacher, but no with me.
So he has his own teacher.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So, I, what I mean by this, by asking this question, uh, if you can practice together, because it's
Okay.
make you this procedure more funny and also effective. But watching animations also effective. But I want to make it more funny and exciting. You know, and maybe one person, I mean your husband, join to our meeting, and we have three. You.
Understand.
Okay, very good.
É, os dois entendem, os dois
So,
aprendem.
I want you at the rest of our time, tell me a brief about Minions with all the details that you remember.
A brief,
Tell me all the things that you remember with from Minion animation.
um, there are children in the movie.
There are
There are children,
children.
children, and three girls. Que mais? Elas moram no orfanato. They live in the orphanage.
What was that?
Um, the children live in the orphanage.
Uh, you know, you don't need to translate it. Try to
Okay,
transcribe. Try to explain. You know,
okay.
this really helps
Uh,
you.
in the movie, there are three children. Um, the children don't have parents,
Mm-hmm.
father and mother, and um, they need a family.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay.
Um, elas encontram. They found a man and they like the man.
Uh-huh. Can you, for example, even transcribe and explain about their suit, their color,
Color.
color?
Mm, color.
Yes, they are yellow. Yes,
Mm. Okay. The minion is yellow.
their suits, what they wear.
The the clothes.
Yes, yes, the clothes. Yes, the suit.
Um, the minion is yellow. The jeans.
Mm-hmm.
The jean pants.
Yeah,
The girl. Uh, pink
glasses,
and
glasses. Some,
no.
some of them.
No, no.
One of them. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay,
Huh?
okay, okay, okay. Yeah.
The glass. I forget the glass.
I think you forgot that animation. Okay, no, it's okay. Go on, go on.
Minions. I will put the picture too in my computer.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Um,
it.
the
I just wanted
minions.
to, it doesn't matter if they wear glasses or if they don't wear glasses. What I mean by this, if I wanted you to explain and use the word glasses in your storytelling, you are storytelling, yes, and you are explaining, and you should try to use as much words as you can and make it too long. I want you to
Okay.
do this. Okay, so go on.
Okay.
Go on. It doesn't really matter if they wear glasses or not. At least
Is
I wear glasses.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't use glasses.
Okay, very good, very good.
Okay. The children, when children use glasses in the minions.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Okay.
no, yeah, okay.
The girl you use the cap.
Yeah, yeah, cap.
They use the cap, the pink cap.
Mm-hmm.
Que mais? The the color, the clothes is pink, green, blue,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and black.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there are many minions. Um, the minions there are two eyes, one eyes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
There are the no, there is a purple minions,
Mm-hmm. A purple. Okay.
purple minion.
Uh-huh.
Que mais? Hum, there are unicórnio,
Carnio.
unicorn in the minions.
Uh-huh.
The same the horse, the
Uh-huh.
unicorn
They have horn. Yes, they have horns. Okay. Yeah.
have corn.
They have horns. Yes, horn. For example, something like this. Some ships.
No.
They don't have. They
Um,
don't have horns.
no, unicorns. Um, I will send the pictures, the unicorns.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yes. So, try to make the story. You just transcribe, you just explain about their suits, their clothes. It's okay,
Okay,
but try to
okay,
make the story. Try to make me, enthusiastic to hear you. I don't want to push you, but try, push yourself, force. And
okay.
but if you can't,
it's
it doesn't matter. We will go through this again and again, and you will
it's
see that you will be
very
better in the next time, in the third time, and every time you will get better and better. Okay, go on, go on.
it's very difficult because I think não, peraí, eu posso inventar? Eu posso inventar? I can invent the history
You can
or
invent.
the move.
You can invent history.
Yes, I need I need the history, the move or other history.
Uh, what was that? I was thinking.
Uh,
You know what I
uh,
mean? If you Fabiona, if I spell Fabiona, it's okay, right?
Fabiana, okay,
Fabiona. Try to avoid this translation. Try to make me understood even with some notions, like for example this, or for example I don't know this. Try to use your hand, try to use your facial expressions. It's really
okay,
important. It's not all about, for example, spell something out of your mouth. When I, for example, do this or do this, it
okay,
it transmits you some, I don't know, message that I feel something. As you, for example, say something, or as I can see something, you know, try to use it. This translation, truth be told, don't help you because you can't use it
okay,
when you are at the meeting, when you are, for example, communicating with your colleagues. But when you can use your facial expression, it really helps you to transmit your message. Maybe sometimes I don't want to speak with you directly, but for example, if again try to translate again, I'll my facial expression is like this.
but I am nervous.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But try to
But
avoid
next
translation.
class, I will prepare the annotations,
Annotations.
the
Yeah.
write the annotations,
Uh
the
huh.
movie. I will speak all the history of the minions,
Uh huh. Very good. So,
but I need the topic the in my notebook.
you should write it down on your notebook.
Yes, many topics the movie minions,
Uh huh.
but to lembrar to ai eu lembrar.
Try to explain it. Believe me.
I need to remember the move.
Okay, okay. It doesn't matter. I just don't want you to specifically and rightly describe minions. All in
Okay,
all I mean, all my aim is to make you describe something, make you tell a story. You know, all the things that you communication with your manager, with your employees, with your colleagues is somehow story. You're if you don't tell them a story, for example, if you just,
Yes.
for example, tell them some information, some statistics, and they can't, somehow they can link this information, this bunch of distinct information together. It's kind of weird to them, or even they think they misunderstand what you really mean. So this storytelling, it's really helpful even in your career, when you wanted to make yourself understood, when you wanted to go through a deduction. For example, you wanted to say to your manager that we should cut our costs, and for example, he disagrees. So you should tell a story, and this storytelling really helps you to act better at your career. Okay, I think we reached your end of this session. I hope you enjoy it. I enjoy it too, from my side, and I hope you see you in the next lessons. And
Okay.
I'm here if you have any questions. I'm here to answer you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Fabiana. Glad to hear that. Okay,
Okay.
so let's call it a day and bye for now.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
See you next class. Bye bye.
See. Bye bye. Bye.